What up, it's your boy Dvrth again with another video. Today we are here with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 15. Last episode, my hatred and suspicion for Fuhrer Bradley was deepened. Fuck that guy. He's a homunculus. He's a homunculus. That's all that needs to be said. Last episode had so many reveals that I was blindsided by that many. I was just blindsided. So we're just gonna hop straight into it. This anime has been fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. So with all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all that other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Fullmetal Alchemist or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description. And if you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure that they are on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. Boy, you look like a throwaway. It's over for you. Hell no. Okay, you think you nice? Bitch ass nigga. Whoa! What the fuck?
Not bad at all. You got off with just a scratch.
I think you did.
You can't say the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. No OP? What? Excuse me?
It's a skill called Alchemistry from the land of Shing.
She's from Shing? That's right, sir. This girl crossed the desert from the east by herself to come here.
Whoa.
Clearly ridiculous.
No, Oh, your arm. That's Alchemistry, right? The art of reading the dragon's pulse. Of knowing the power that flows through the ground and how to use it.
The tattoo that I bear is a result of that research.
That's incredible.
Oh, cause is it his brother's arm?
Without any further delay.
Oh, that sounds great. I'll go get my thing.
I like how he subjugated this fucking guy.
You mean all that immortality stuff you were blabbering about earlier? There's no such thing.
Yes,
Wait.
there is. And I came here to find it.
Oh, shut up! Kids don't know anything!
Ooh. Why would this kid be looking for immortality
You
though?
know that immortality can't be accomplished by alchemistry.
Yeah, Hawkeye?
Black Hayate? What's gotten into you?
Black Hayate. Interesting name.
It's dangerous to be out walking the streets alone at this.
Was that Barry the Butcher?
Kill a feared by all. Bury the chopper.
Oh yeah, that's right. You fucked your bing 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 bing. Yeah. That's...
What do you have to pull a gun for?
Bitch. That's what you get for not picking the right name.
Oh, so the guy's a friend of
You
yours.
should have been Barry the Butcher.
I'm gonna tell you something, sweetheart. You are one strong woman.
You ain't lying.
Your staff was involved as well.
Plus, there were those other
Listen, Mustang, if you ever want to settle down,
Are they the ones who made you into what you are now?
Nah, it was the
Hawkeye
researchers
might be
who
the
did
one.
that. Ripped my soul right out of my body and slapped it into this suit of armor you see here.
We can.
I'm missing some parts, so you'll have to make do with a patch.
That sucks. That means no fighting.
Until then, you've got some time to kill.
Kill some time, huh? Did you find a stray cat or something?
Well, no.
What the fuck?
I feel so much better. You guys are lifesavers. Thanks a lot. From home?
The panda? Oh, he's from Shing too?
You mean you're not from here?
That's right. I came from Shing.
Yeah.
Shing.
Okay.
The country
Fucking
east of the
forever.
desert? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossing that desert was rough, let me tell you.
Ooh. Nice to finally get a map. It is nice to get to see like how different cultures use alchemy.
It's not hard to see why. Even now, we still have skirmishes at the borders of Arago to the south and Creta to the west. North
Shit.
of us is the huge country Drachma. We
Oh
have
my
a tentative
God.
non-aggression pact with them, and Briggs Mountain stands between us. And for something, it's possible you two have heard of it before.
Philosopher's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Who would have guessed?
I'm very eager to find it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't like that evil
No,
undertone you got,
can't
buddy.
help you.
Is there a
In
reason?
any case, I can't say that I
Other
care
than
so much for your
not
way of
dying?
asking questions. Kinda rude, don't you think?
Oh shit. Yeah, Edward's hand-to-hand combat could use some work.
Jeez, is that guy an acrobat?
Must be a Shingi's fighting style. Could be tough to beat.
Even so, they're still not as strong.
Ask teacher.
Bitch ass nigga. Okay. I see you. Ooh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, that's hands. Yeah, he got hands.
What are you guys after? You and your boss with the freaky closed eyes.
Oh! Bitch. Fuck you thought this was?
I landed one. Ow, it hurt.
Wait, I just realized.
As soon as I insulted playing, this guy completely lost.
I just realized my man said with the freaky closed eyes. Oh my god. Alright.
You think the aid of one person will do you any good? How very foolish of you!
Bitch. Okay.
What's the matter? You're starting to slow down a little.
Beat his ass.
Attacks become weak and useless.
Bitch. Look at you.
Now then, I think it's about time.
Bitch ass nigga.
Now look at your face.
Give me them.
A girl?
Fuck. I don't care if it's a girl. Hit the bitch. Aw, shit. Ooh. Bitch ass nigga. Oh, shit. Hello. Oh, shit. Goodbye.
Not too bad considering it was my first time.
It's Alchemist.
Nice.
Sterling will be furious.
Dummy. Look at you.
Hey, girly. Should be more careful about where you use that thing.
Oh.
You're
It wa-
covering the damages.
And your restaurant bill, too.
Listen, I'm stacked the fuck up, but
I don't understand much language of this country. I know. Back here!
oh no, he's better.
Don't worry. You can leave this all to me.
Served mine for generations. They're quite good at what they do. Oh.
So
looks
who
like
the
you
fuck
shut
are
down
you,
strangers
is the
for food,
question.
and yet you can somehow afford 2 personal attendants? Well, I am the Emperor's son, after all. Emperor's son? The
Okay.
daughter of each clan's chief becomes one of the Emperor's wives.
Oh, right. Okay,
The
I
current
see.
Emperor has 19 daughters and
Jesus.
24 sons.
Jesus.
Number 12 in that lineup. 43 kids? That's incredible.
Right?
Issue of succession must be a tricky one.
Why do you put up with this boy? There's no need to bow to someone so far beneath you.
If all it takes is a little bowing, I'll consider it a small price to pay. The fate of 500,000 Yao clansmen rides on this. We can't worry so much about appearances.
That's fair. That's a smart man right there, I tell you
Where
what.
you had like to go see the Hughes family again.
Oh.
Don't you have a lot of work to do here?
Oh.
It's okay if you want to go, Winry.
Oh.
You should take a break every once in a while.
Oh, please, God. I don't want to have that conversation, please.
We'll all go.
Oh.
Here we come.
Oh, we're going to send you
Oh, keep moving.
Jesus.
I'm walking down a path of no return. So I will leave behind me every gift I have received from God.
Damn. Okay. No. Nope. Oh my god. All right. So just right off the bat, we gonna have to talk about it. I don't want to have that conversation. As you could see, I don't want to have that conversation. You know, we've had a bit of levity. We had the reveals and stuff. The fights, and it's kind of taking my mind off of it. But I just don't want to. I don't want to have that conversation. Like, it was hard enough the first time when losing that guy, my man Hughes. That was hard enough. That all that was. I just don't want to go through that again. And then oh god, we have to see the reactions to all the news, and I wish we. I wish we could have like did that like off screen or something like that. But, oh yes, they heard about the news of Hughes's passing or his murder, and it's crazy. They're really sad about it. I would have taken that. I don't want to. The funeral was enough. That was enough. Fuck. Now we gotta revisit it, and like, who's to say what that's gonna do to Ed and Alphonse? Like, I mean, let's not even think about Ed and Alphonse. Winry, who stayed at their house and like bonded with them like so much, and just, man, I just really don't want to have that conversation, because I know it's gonna suck, man. Like, I just know that conversation is going to be hard, and like with immortality being on the table now, and like fucking with the laws of nature and life and all that other stuff, like this is tough, man. This is gonna hit harder now, because now we're faced with mortality in the prospect of immortality, and that's a very jarring, like, kind of juxtaposition, I guess you could call it, whenever you're presented with it. So this next episode is probably gonna suck. This next episode is probably gonna suck a lot, actually. But outside of that, I'm very glad that we got that we're introducing different cultures into the show, with the Xing, with the Xing culture, or the Xing nation being representative of the East, and how they go about things, because now it's like it's medical instead of used for war and fighting and weapon. It's not weaponized the same way that it is in Edward's homeland. But the fact that we're bringing in different cultures and how they view alchemy, how they use alchemy and things like that, it does make the world, it creates a bigger scope of the world, because we got to know, like, outside of that, we even got to know about the Drakmon or Drakengard or whatever the fuck that is, and like political stances and aspects of how they conduct their relationships with this home. I forget what this land is called, but the point being is that the world just gets a little bit bigger with the introduction of different what's it called fucking cultures, right? But as I said, we were already getting different cultures, with the Ishvalan stuff, and the the war and how they see things, you know, with it being like, oh, God, and you know, it's a power from God and things like that. Whereas the land that we are currently on, this story is currently focusing on, it seems more as a weapon, more as science. You know, it's more of a this is a tool. This is a tool for man instead of a gift from God. And then, you know, you have the Shing land or country land, whatever the fuck it is. You have Shing, who sees it as a healing agent, something to help people, to heal people and things like that. But even with that even with something that sounds so, you know, benevolent, it still comes with a darker side of, now what if I could make immortality, you know, in which I get why Ling, I think his name is, or Lang, would want immortality, because yes, it very much does boost his political, or you know, his political stance. Let's just call it like it is. It does boost his political stance, because yes, out of all those children, if you have one, or if they're all fighting for the spot of being the new emperor or whatever, I'm gonna guess the daughters are also in the running. They may or may not be. I'm not 100% sure on how their country runs, but I'm gonna guess that the daughters are in the running too. But out of 43 children, if they're all fighting for the spot of emperor, the title of emperor, one of the biggest things that you could probably have over everybody else is longevity of holding that position. So yeah, immortality does make the most sense, but it's not feasible. It's definitely not feasible. Or at least it's not as feasible as you think. Yes, it may be, you might be able to do it, but it's not going to be as glamorous as you would think it would be. I do want to see a little bit more on the I forget what we call the Scar Alchemist, because that's going to be like, while we've had a lot of things hinting to what he's doing and like alluding to his thought process, you know, we know his religion and things like that, but I am very much interested to see what exactly this path is that he's set upon, because now we're in the part of the show where a lot of things have been you know, revealed to us. So we've had a lot of you know, like, oh, this guy is this, and this guy's actually a monster, you know, all this other shit. So now we're getting into the point of the show where, or at least after that barrage of reveals, where I'm like, now I wonder why I don't know much about you. You know, like, you would think the Scar Alchemist thing would be one of the first things that you revealed. Like, and there may not be much to reveal, but you would think it would be one of the first things that you embellished, or not embellished, that's not the word I'm looking for, one of the first things that you elaborated on, because while he is very important, you know, not taking anything away from his character and his story arc, he seems like he's more of a B story. Like I said, that's not anything to take away from his character. He seems very important, but I say that to say the whole Fiora Bradley is something that I expected to get very far down the road. So the fact that this guy hasn't been elaborated on at all, some crazy shit has to be in the works for him. This show has been fantastic since we've started, and like I'm like I said in the last episode, I'm glad that I took a break from watching, because now I'm like really appreciating it a lot more than I probably would have. Because like I said, this show's been great. This show has really shown a stupid amount of potential, and it's been making good on it with each episode, you know. So I'm very glad that we extended the world, we expanded the world, our knowledge of the world and everything else. Also glad that it seems like we're getting a little bit on the Scar Alchemist. I'm also glad that we have this little girl who is also going to tag along with him, because I mean, let's be real, she is they're like night and day, you know, and not because he's black, but they are pretty much like night and day, with her being him being this him using his alchemy to destroy. Like, he specifically stops at the part of alchemy that destroys you. And then you have this little girl who has the power to basically heal people. Like, they are pretty much like night and day, and they, once again, they are representing that give and take that alchemy has constantly shown us in the show. You know, they are symbolizing that you know, that cycle, that circle that we've always talked about of creation and destruction, life and death, and, you know, all the other shit, you know. So they are fantastic. They are fantastic partners in this. So I'm glad that they've been paired up in this situation. So I'm really excited to see more. Really excited to see what happens next, because this shit's been getting kind of interesting. Not too excited to have that conversation with Hughes' family. I could live without that, but whatever. I'm gonna power through it. We're just gonna get into the next episode. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Fullmetal Alchemist or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's gonna be in the description. If you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. So with all that being said, I'm gonna get my off button ready. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.